Hi guys, this is March the 30th, 2025, and you're looking at the sun. I wanted to try to capture the sun today just to see what we're getting from it, because yesterday we're supposed to have a solar eclipse that was supposed to show the two suns. Now I know that we weren't supposed to be able to see it from my location anyway, but I tried to get it yesterday, but it was so cloudy, it didn't stay out long enough for me to capture it. So I just wanted to try to capture today and see what we're getting from it, and maybe we can get some blinks from it or some transmissions from it today. And I also wanted to talk a little bit about the two suns and what that actually means, the meaning of the two suns, according to the Hopi Indians and the Mayans. Now, they believe that this is a sign of great change, of great transition. Okay, we do know that we are going through a great transition right now. We're moving from one age into another. We're moving from the age of Pisces into the age of Aquarius, or the Golden Age. And I know you've heard Trump talk about the Golden Age and how he's moving us into the Golden Age. And the sun has went behind the clouds. Maybe it'll come back out. But anyway, Trump talks about moving us into this Golden Age. I want to read a little bit right quick about what the Hopi Indians said about the two suns and the prophecy behind it. Okay. Jesus spoke of the time when there would be two suns, and it is a part of the loan of Mayans and the Hopi Indians. More esoterically, but for me, as importantly, is the description in the earliest spiritual scriptures of how the planetary great creator, depicted as the sun, is overshadowed by another and even more powerful deity. Now he's talking about our sun being overpowered by another sun. What I believe that's happening is that this is the sun from the new earth. Okay, this is just my theory, that this is the sun from the new earth that is overshadowing the sun here in this world, in this third dimension. And this is another confirmation that we're making a transition from one age into another. So the sun that is overpowering the sun here in the 3D is thousands of times more powerful than the sun that we've been having, the sun that we know. Okay? And this is part of that great shift that we're making into the Golden Age. So we're looking at two worlds here. We're looking at the old world, which is our 3D world that is disappearing, that is being destroyed. Okay? And by the way, I want to talk about some more of the destruction that's been going on here inside my home and out on my property in the last few days. But this is part of the destruction of the 3D world and the shift into the 5D world. So what we're seeing happening in the material world is the destruction of this old world so that we can shift into the new one. So of course we would have two suns, right? If we got two worlds, we'd have two suns and two atmospheres. Okay? Now where did I stop? Second sun one day, okay. Overshadowed by another and even more powerful deity. A second sun who one day will be known when humanity is ready. It says this second sun will be known to us when humanity is ready. In other words, when humanity is awakened and humanity has raised their awareness to a high enough level to where we can see and actually have the awareness of this second sun in this new world. The prophecy of the two suns has been interpreted as meaning that when two suns are seen in the sky, the world is about to undergo a period of intense change, followed by a cycle of realignment and healing. Let me read that again. When the two suns are seen in the sky, the world is about to undergo a period of intense change, followed by a cycle of realignment and healing. Planetary healing. That means everything. The planet, the body, everything, the mind, everything. The deeper spiritual significance is that the great earth changes that are so widely anticipated will result in a profound shift in consciousness of men and women everywhere, and the releasing of a surge of new spiritual energy on the planet. I do not doubt that this new cycle of planetary evolution is life-changing in an interdimensional sense. We are about to be part of something that has never been experienced on Earth before, and it will enable us to see and know what has been hidden forever. It will be both wonderful and remarkable. It'll be too much for some people, but long-awaited perfection for other people. I believe there are two suns, and if and when it happens, suspend your disbelief and feel the presence of God. Feel the presence of God becoming even closer to you, and feel the majesty of whatever power may lie beyond. Our world is so much greater than we can imagine, and the ancient prophecy of the two sons means so much more even than the prophets of old knew. And the angels are starting to sing. Okay. And yes, he's right. The prophecy of the two sons means so much more that we don't even realize, okay? We can't even imagine what these two sons actually mean, okay? In its fullness. We know that it means transition. We know that it means great change. But we cannot imagine how this great change is actually going to take place, okay? But what we're seeing happening right now in our world, the destruction of our 3D world, is happening. This is part of it, okay? It's happening. And so I believe that it's important to continue to make videos about the destruction that's happening inside our homes, on our properties, on our bodies, against our bodies and whatever, because it's part of this. It's part of the transition, okay? The destruction is just the beginning, okay? But it's part of it. You've got to see the old destroyed before we can shift into the new. So the destruction that we're seeing in our homes and outside our homes and even against our bodies is all part of the transition. It's all part of moving from the light, from the darkness into the light, okay? So that's the prophecy behind the two sons. Now, which is another confirmation, I believe, that we are making the shift. Now, the sun has went in, it's not out. But I'm still going to go ahead and finish the video, even though the sun's not out, because I want to tell you guys about the recent destruction that's happened inside my home and outside my home. And I wanted to do this video on my camera recorder so I could show y'all the destruction. But every time I try to use my camera recorder, it just keeps shutting off by itself. I can turn it on and start filming, and it just shuts off. And the battery's fully charged. It's not anything like that. So something is manipulating my camera recorder. So I have to use my laptop. I want to, later if I can get it to work, I want to show y'all the damage that's happened recently. Okay, my kitchen cabinets, the latches on my kitchen cabinets have been broken, and the doors on my kitchen cabinets are falling off. 3 of the cabinets in my bathroom, in my bathroom have fallen off. The screws have been taken out of the hinges, and the hinges have fallen off, and the doors in my cabinets in my bathroom have all fallen off. 3 of them have. Also, I got some damage to my back door that leads into my den. The lock on that door has been manipulated somehow. I don't know how they did it, but I can open it, but I can't get it to close back. It's like the latch or the little I don't even know what you call the little mechanisms don't line up anymore so that the door was shut. And it's like crooked. And so I can't get the door to shut. Now I have to get a screwdriver and kind of force it into the little hole that it's supposed to go into in order to get the door to shut. And also outside in my outside shed, the latch on my outside shed, it's all about latches now. They're destroying all the latches inside and outside. The latch on my door in my outside shed has been damaged, where it used to be easy for me to lock the latch and put the lock on it and close it up. But now it's been bent, and the latch will not line up with the mechanism. It won't line up so that I can lock the door to my outside shed. So now I cannot lock the door to my outside shed. I cannot close the door in my den without having to force it to close. And the cabinets in my bathroom and kitchen are all falling off. Okay. And also I still don't have my kitchen sink unclogged. It was, I told y'all the plumber came out and everything, and he got it to where it would drain a little bit. And it was draining, but now it's completely clogged. It won't drain at all. So, and also the pipes underneath my sink are still leaking. He fixed those. He put new pipes in there. He tightened up the pipes. They were not leaking when he left, but now they're leaking again. So my pipes are being manipulated. My sink's being manipulated. So I have got my water turned off. And I'm literally living in the ancient times. I'm having to just gather some water in some gallon jugs and keep it outside. And I'm just going and getting the water as I need it to do whatever I need to do. So I have no water running inside my pipes. I have no sink that drains. I am literally living back in the Stone Age, or back in the ancient times. Back when they didn't have water pumped to their house and they didn't have electricity and all that. So that's the most recent things that have happened lately. And I wanted to, I feel like it's important to share that with you guys. I would rather show you. And like I said, if I can get my camcorder going, I will make a video and show y'all what I'm talking about, because I'm not going to fix any of it. I have spent so much money and so much time fixing all this destruction. And every time I fix it, it's okay for a while, and then it breaks again. The pipes start leaking again. The sink gets clogged up again. The hot water heater goes out again. It's like I fix one thing and something else breaks. So I'm not going to fix anything anymore. I'm just going to let it all go, and I'm going to focus my attention on making this shift. Now, I promised God, and I told y'all this, that I'm going to make the shift. I'm going to be focusing my energy, my time on making this shift, and just, and I'm going to let y'all follow me with this. I'm going to make videos to show you exactly how this shift takes place. Now, it's not going to happen overnight. It takes time. But in order to just give you an idea of what actually happens during this shift. And right now, we're seeing the destruction of the old. Okay? We're seeing the destruction of the old 3D world. And I believe it's going to continue to be more destruction, because it's all got to go. We can't take it with us into the new world. So right now we're seeing the destruction. That's why I think it's important to make videos about the destruction and put it out there so people can follow it and know what to expect and what to look for. And I really do believe that God does not want me to fix any of this stuff. I mean, I think He knows the stress and the anxiety that I've been going through trying to keep my place up and trying to keep it, trying to maintain it. And it's not working. It's like the more I fix, the more that breaks. The more I fix, the more it breaks. More stuff that breaks. So if I let it all go, if I don't let it all go and focus on making this shift into the new world, then I'm just going to stay stressed out, anxious, stressed. I'm going to be in a panic attack all the time. I gotta let it go. Okay. And that's what God's trying to show me. You got to let it go. So, I wish the sun would come back out. But anyway, that's really all I wanted to say today was to kind of give y'all a little bit of prophecy about the two sons and the confirmation. I think that I think the two sons is a confirmation that we are making the shift into the new world, and the prophecy behind it, and also the destruction that continues to happen here on my property, inside and outside my property, and against my physical body. Okay. Last night I was hit in my left hip. They seem to be zeroing in on the left side of my body because my left hip, my left knee, and my left kidney have been under attack now for months. Okay. And I've been wearing my gear and everything, but they still seem to get to me, to that left side, and they're really doing a number on it. And so I figured out the only way to stop it was just to unplug the power in my bedroom. Now, I don't have my power on in my bedroom. All I have is a extension cord running into the bedroom. So I just unplugged the extension cord, and it stopped. So I feel like I could probably, make it through the summer if I just not run anything in my bedroom, and maybe give my left side of my body a chance to heal. Yeah. And also, there's a lot of people. I know three people over the weekend woke up with excruciating back pain. So bad that they had to go to the emergency room. I had two friends, and then I heard another word of mouth that my sister's, one of her friends' husbands woke up in excruciating back pain. She said she was on the way to the emergency room with him. And I know what it is. It's the energy weapons are hitting them under their mattress. They hook it up to your electrical power. They move under your mattress, and they beam this energy up through your mattress and hit your back, hit your legs, hit your knees, hit your whole body, your head, everything. So, but if you try to tell them that, some people you try to tell them what's going on, they don't believe you. So you never know when to talk, and when to just shut up. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you just end up making people upset with you or mad at you. But anyway, that's an update on what's happening around here and the destruction and the two son prophecy. So I'm going to go for now, and I am going to make that video about the principles, the two basic principles that will guide us into the light or the golden age. So I'll talk to you guys later. I love you.